It's time for another installment of our Random Devil Fruit of the Day video series, and today's featured fruit is the Bata Bata Nomi, also known as the Butter Butter fruit. In terms of discussing this fruit, there isn't much substance to delve into, and it's not exactly a desirable fruit to possess. I mean, who the fuck wants to become a butter human? Not that I've done it, but just imagine yourself buttered up like that deaf guy from Family Guy.
It's actually the greased up deaf man.
Same shit. Imagine being buttered up all the time. That feels like a god-awful feeling. Okay, maybe not all the time, because I'm sure you'd be able to decide when you're in that butter state. But still, the Butter Butter fruit, a Paramecia type devil fruit, makes a brief appearance in the Whole Cake Island arc of the series. This fruit is wielded by Charlotte Gillette and officially debuted in chapter 846 of the manga and episode 811 of the anime. While the idea of being coated in butter may not be appealing, one potential advantage of activating this fruit is the possibility of using it defensively in a one-on-one street fight. Maybe? The slippery surface could potentially allow for evading punches and getting the upper hand. Who am I kidding? This is ass. The Butter Butter fruit's defensive capabilities may not be all that effective, especially since it's a Paramecia type devil fruit. At least if it were a Logia type, then it'd be easier to evade attacks. However, there is one potential benefit to having this fruit: the ability to control an unlimited amount of butter. Hear me out. This could come in handy in certain situations. For instance, like working at Subways, where you could, without any effort, spread butter across multiple sandwiches all at once with nothing but precision and speed. Now that's good fucking service. You'd be promoted in no time. I hope. I can't help but wonder if the Butter Butter fruit functions similar to the Gold fruit in terms of limitations. With the Gold fruit, the user is unable to create gold from nothing, which is whack. I'd feel so cheated, and it's also why I told people that this fruit would not be a good fruit for Nami. Regardless of her love for gold, it can only manipulate existing gold. But I digress. If the Butter Butter fruit has similar restrictions, it would only be able to manipulate and control existing butter, which would make it even less appealing as a devil fruit power. You're telling me that I have to carry around butter all the time to make this fruit at least a little bit useful? Lame. Despite its limitations and unappealing qualities, the Butter Butter fruit does have some practical uses in combat. As seen in a Whole Cake Island arc, the fruit's abilities can be used to bind opponents and restrict their movements. Charlotte Gillette was able to momentarily immobilize Nami by binding her with butter, demonstrating how the fruit's binding powers can be used to restrain an opponent's hands or even their entire body. Okay, I got it. I just figured out a way to make this more resourceful in battle. You make the floor insanely buttery to the point where walking or crawling is near impossible with how slippery it is. Make your opponent go the Zoro route, similar to when he had to make his way up the oil in Syrup Village. Hell, you can butter up and get through those tight places that seem impossible. Or if you're somehow in a what are you doing stepbro situation, you don't even need to call your stepbro over. You're good. You can't be stuck. Just use your new butter abilities to escape that situation. I can't picture what this fruit would be awakened. Perhaps it lets you create different kinds of butter for the public. I'm talking unsalted, European, whipped. You'll be a butter god. If we end up getting serious about how the fruit might be awakened, there's a few things that we can speculate. It's possible that the user could gain the ability to create and manipulate different types of, dairy products besides butter. In terms of physical changes, the user might undergo a transformation that gives them a more buttery appearance. They may also gain the ability to produce butter from their actual body, similar to how Logia users can transform into their element. At that point, you won't need to be carrying butter around with you to use this damn fruit. Maybe it can allow you to harden up like a really frozen stick of butter. At least you'd have some great defense. Have you ever tried a fight with a frozen stick of butter? It's an obstacle that isn't worth it. Just let that butter slowly defrost, guys. It's clear that the Butter Butter fruit is primarily a support type of devil fruit. Charlotte Gillette tends to use it in a supportive role. I try to make this fruit sound way cooler than what it was throughout the video. How you guys feeling about the Bata Bata Nomi? You rocking with the fruit if given the opportunity? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, sub, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one.